The vision of 19th century millionaire entrepreneur A.T. Stewart, the picturesque village of Garden City emerged from the once barren Hempstead Plains to become one of America's first planned communities, replete with sprawling tree-lined avenues, thoughtfully laid out estate neighborhoods, and its very own rail line to whisk residents to Manhattan. In the center of it all, the Garden City Hotel was erected in 1874, the crowning jewel of the village. Its place in the history of Long Island was forever marked, as the hotel played its role in so many of the important events the region would host in the years to come. Over time, the original site would host 4 uniquely elegant structures, each becoming a legendary hospitality icon of Long Island. Since its beginning, the Garden City Hotel has been the preeminent venue on the island for epic events and the most special celebrations, creating cherished memories that last a lifetime. It has also played host to the world's most notable personalities traveling to the island, and has been the personal choice of the A-list, from musicians to actors to politicians. Whether on the concert tour, the campaign trail, or just coming home to be with family, the discerning have long chosen the Garden City Hotel. In the summer of 2012, the hotel was privileged to have new ownership. The famed property was purchased by someone who spent his most formidable years growing up on the island and fully cherished the hotel's rich heritage and style, investor and developer Morris Moynihan. With some of the luster depleted, Mr. Moynihan immediately began the painstaking process of restoring the sparkle. Working with notable Italian designer Marcello Pozzi, Morris helped create a fresh, contemporary style while maintaining the quintessential American luxury feel, which has always been the hallmark of this very special hotel. Today, the Garden City Hotel shines like the gem it is, enjoying its best years and fortifying the surrounding areas with a renewed business vigor. Today, we celebrate the Garden City Hotel's distinguished achievement of attaining the prestigious AAA 4-Diamond Award, one of the lodging industry's most respected validations of superior service and features. The hotel will proudly carry this recognition forward into its next 142 years.
I am here with Morris Moynihan, and he is the man responsible for this beautiful Garden City Hotel. So, what made you decide on the Garden City Hotel?
Well, because of its history and the location and the tremendous investment opportunity. The place was it's been around for 142 years, and it's been tired and really not renovated. So, me and our investment group decided to buy the property and pretty much renovated every inch of the property. 300,000 square feet, every inch pretty much. And here we are, getting the best award one can ever dream of.
So now, how many millions of dollars was spent?
The renovation was some number, approximately about $40 million.
And you had selected a man to help you oversee this, and who was that?
In respect to design?
In respect to the hotel here. Isn't it Grady?
Oh, the general and operationally, yes, the executive general manager, Mr. Grady Collins, who is an ace, and he's responsible for getting this award today.
Yeah. And so, what exactly is this award, and what does that mean to somebody that's in the hotel business?
It's a dream come true.
Is it?
It's a dream come true. Not many people can get this.
Yeah, because aren't you in the same category now with the Plaza Hotel, the St. Regis, and the Waldorf Astoria? So that's all top hotels. You're the only one on Long Island, that's for sure.
We are the only full-service hotel in the island with this rating. There are others who have it, but they're not full service.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, well, congratulations to you and best of luck for continued success because I love this hotel. You know, just walking in the door lifts everybody's spirit. It is beautiful, impeccable, and enjoy your day.
Heritage and style, investor, developer, or small hand. With some of the luster depleted, Mr. Moynihan immediately began the painstaking process of restoring the sparkle. Working with notable Italian designer Marcello Pozzi, Mars helped create a fresh, contemporary style while maintaining the quintessential American luxury feel, which has always been the hallmark of this very special hotel.
I'm here with Grady, and he is the general manager of the beautiful Garden City Hotel. Congratulations on this wonderful day.
Thank you. We are so proud. It's been a long time coming. Been working towards this for many years, so we are super proud.
Yeah. So now, how important is it for you to have been part of this whole renovation?
Oh, it's the most important. You want to be with it. This is like the love of my life. So for the past 4.5 years, we've been with this property day and night. I actually live on property at the hotel. So I was the only one in the building during the entire renovation. But you want to be there to look at every detail, and that's how it comes out like this.
Yeah, because you have to actually be there when the decisions are being made, because sometimes you make the decisions on paper, but there's things that come up that you can't foresee.
A lot of improvisation goes into this, that's for sure.
Yeah. Now, how many people can be guests at this hotel between rooms and suites?
Well, there are 269 rooms at the hotel. 16 of them are suites. Some of them have balconies on the penthouse floor on the top, 2,000 square foot balconies, over 2,000 square foot suites, bedrooms and parlors included, and there's over 30,000 square feet of meeting space. So throughout the course of any given year, we see about 450,000 guests come and go through the hotel front doors.
Yeah, and now you have Elizabeth Arden's Red Door, you have the patio bar, you have the Polo Steakhouse and Lounge, and you have a pool. What else have you got? Am I missing anything?
We've got a great state-of-the-art recreation facility, fitness for those who have to wake up early and get in shape. We've got some great bicycles to go tour this gorgeous village, jogging trails. We have yoga in the mornings during the warmer months outside in our English garden.
Yeah, and do you have a banquet room for weddings, etc.?
We've got quite a few. We've got the Grand Ballroom, which is right behind us, which accommodates 450. And we have two gorgeous ballrooms, one with a terrace on the second floor. So we've got some really ornate space, plus we've got some fantastic themed space. We've got a nightclub space called Posh, which is fantastic for sweet 16s and mitzvahs and fun corporate parties. I mean, this thing sells out immediately. We have about 2 dates left for this holiday season for Posh. You've got the DJ booth, the intelligent lighting, the disco. I mean, it is fun.
I've got to come over. And you also have today the magnificent Susan Lucci, right? So that she's here to help celebrate with you.
Yeah. And she's really part of the celebration because one of her first summer jobs going through college was cocktail waitress right here at the Garden City Hotel, where she met her husband-to-be, who's here today. He was executive chef of the hotel. Is that something?
It is, and I just said that to somebody. Her star rose, and so did the Garden City Hotel, right? Hand in hand, they both came to the top.
Very much so. You know, it's an honor to be the steward of this business. It's an iconic property. There aren't many 142-year-old hotels of this stature in America, and I'm really so proud to be presiding over it. Very lucky.
Well, congratulations to you, and I hope that everybody's dreams come true here in the Garden City Hotel, because their dream already came true.
That's right. Let's make memories.
That's it.
Thank you.
Award-winning actress Susan Lucci.
Thank you so much. I am truly honored to have been asked to be here today to help celebrate the Garden City Hotel. This is my hometown, and I consider the Garden City Hotel to be a gem in this community, a gem on Long Island, a gem in this country, and certainly a gem in my life. This is where I had my very first job. During the summertime in college, my parents were kind enough to pay for my college education, but I had to earn my spend money, and I came to the Garden City Hotel and was a waitress that first summer. I learned about it in a minute and a half, just like Erica Kane, I'd rather be the hostess. And so I was. But during that time, I met someone central to my life, very important in my life. I met my husband, Talmud Huber, who was at that time the executive chef here. And in the meantime, since I've married him, he loves to cook, I love to eat, so it's a great marriage. It's worked out very well. We have spent so many of our life experiences celebrating family events here. And I've been to so many beautiful galas here. And because I was at some wonderful charity events here and saw what a beautiful job in this renovated, gorgeous Garden City Hotel is, I introduced our daughter as an adult to the hotel. And we actually had her wedding reception here. We had looked in Manhattan. There is no more beautiful spot. And the service was on par with the finest hotels I've ever been in anywhere in the world. So it was a spectacular experience. I'm here quite often. I love the spa, the Red Door Spa downstairs. Again, the service is spectacular. It's a beautiful, world-class spa. Everything about this hotel just says international, beautiful. The proximity to Manhattan, at the same time that you can take a walk on a tree-lined street in a park-like setting, it can't be beat. I just want to say, although the Garden City Hotel is a gem in my life and in this community, certainly it's only fitting that AAA has awarded it with a diamond, the fourth diamond, and they so well deserve it. That is a jewel in their well-deserved crown. Thank you for being here today. And now I'd like to introduce you to Kristen Jarnigan, the president of Discover Long Island, who has done so much for Long Island.
Say, in my career for tourism over the past 20 years, I knew I was going to do a lot of exciting things. I could never have dreamt that I would be introduced by the impeccable and iconic Susan Lucci, and I've been tweeting my mom and writing her notes. I grew up with Susan Lucci, obviously, idolizing her, as so many women have, and obviously what a great role model she is for women. And what a wonderful role model she is for Long Island. Hopefully, we were just talking earlier how Susan is now immortalized on our Hall of Fame, our Walk of Fame at our new Welcome Center on Exit 52. I don't know if all of you have been there yet. It's an incredible facility, and we could not be more proud to claim Susan Lucci as a Long Islander, and we're also so proud to claim this beautiful property on Long Island. So Discover Long Island is the tourism promotion organization for the destination. And it's a $5.5 billion industry here on Long Island. We employ about 100,000 people. And they're not just service jobs, they're entry-level jobs, and they're jobs that shape people's lives. As you just heard momentarily, so many of us get our start in the hospitality industry. So they're jobs that are really important to our economy. And having a hotel like this, I came from a resort background. I moved here from Arizona about a year ago. I came from a very luxurious resort. Arizona has many beautiful places like this, and I know intricately what it takes to receive a AAA 4-diamond designation. And let me tell you, it is not easy. And this is the only one on Long Island, and we couldn't be more proud. You're looking around here today, the beautiful facility. But it's more than bricks and mortar. To receive a Long Island, to receive a 4-diamond designation isn't just a beautiful property. It takes service, and at every level, it really takes attention to detail. And I've experienced it today, I don't know if you have. From the moment you arrive on the drive, it's the valet, it's the servers that are around here today that are like pushing food on me. I keep saying, I can't eat, I'm about to speak, please. It's the housekeeping staff, and it really is every member of this property. So if I could just congratulate every single employee of this property that played a part in this designation. And it's so important because it's not a snapshot, and I'll introduce Jill in a moment from AAA, but it's not a snapshot, it's not a one-time deal. This puts this property at the top 6% of all hotels in the country. And those are just the ones that are lucky enough to get approved by AAA, to get inspected by AAA. It's a difficult process and one that is greatly earned, and it trickles from the top down. So the ownership of this property really has invested, and the leadership of this property has created a culture here that we can all be proud of as Long Islanders.
I'm here with a very lovely lady, and she's going to introduce herself and tell us what it is that she has to do with this important day.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm Kristen Jarnigan. I'm with Discover Long Island, and we are the tourism promotion organization for Long Island, which we welcome visitors from all over the world to come and experience all the wonderful assets that we have here to offer. And tourism is a big business. It's a $5.5 billion industry and employs 100,000 of our residents. So it's more than just, welcoming people to our beaches. It really does impact every aspect of our economy.
Yeah, and Long Island is such a beautiful place for people to come and visit. And now they have this 4-diamond hotel to come and stay at. Aren't they lucky?
It's very important. I mean, the Long Island visitor, we just did extensive research that tells us the Long Island visitor is a very educated and affluent audience. And what they're looking for is accommodations and service that meet their discerning demands. And when they see a designation like this, like AAA 4-diamond, it immediately tells them from an accreditation standpoint that that's what they will arrive and they will receive in our destination.
Yeah. They're going to actually get what they see online. Now, is there a website where people can keep up with what your organization's doing?
Absolutely. DiscoverLongIsland.com is our website, and it has events and activities and things to see and do, and every hotel you can stay at on Long Island. And we'd love to have you, stay and visit and explore what we have to offer as residents as well.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the party.
Yay. Where's the champagne? It's my great honor, thank you so much, to introduce Jill Rosenberg from AAA.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm really honored to be here. And like Miss Lucci, I have wonderful childhood memories of this property. My mom and I used to come here once a year for our communion breakfast. And I used to think I died and went to heaven. And it's still heaven now. Continuing our 80-year tradition, AAA inspectors use published guidelines to conduct unannounced hotel evaluations. Now, if you're in the industry, you realize how important that is, but I would like to emphasize it. When the other rating companies come, they call the hotel and they say, we're coming, we're going to do a rating on you. AAA is totally anonymous and totally unannounced. They come as a guest, like all of us are today, and they check into a room and they experience what the guests are experiencing. And that's why this is such a value evaluation, because of the fact that nobody knows you're coming. Let's look at it in our terms. Your mother's coming to dinner. You run around like a crazy person, you put away everything, you clean everything, and your house is perfect. Then your mother shows up one day when the kids are driving you crazy, the laundry is everywhere, and they walk in and they still love the property. And this is what's happening here every day. Every one of the people that work here is making this property a 4-diamond property. Some facts. A total of 1,587 hotels throughout the U.S., Canada, Mexico, and the Caribbean received the 4-diamond rating. That is amazing. It's 5.7% of 28,000 hotels that have been inspected by AAA on a yearly basis. When you put it in that context, it's absolutely incredible. This hotel provides the customer service and experience that today's luxury guests are expecting and requiring. They offer the service that not only meet expectations, but far exceed those expectations. They dazzle their guests on a daily basis. They provide an unmatched level of comfort and sophistication. It all starts with each person who works here. It is a beautiful, beautiful facility, but you know what? The people that work here are the people that earn that 4-diamond designation. You have attained this 4-diamond designation one guest at a time. It is each and every one of the people that work here that have earned this designation. It is the daily encounters with the guests, starting with the valet, starting with the room service, starting with the people that are coming and registering you. You make your hotel unique and keep your guests coming back time after time. It is truly a team effort. And it starts with the maids in the room, all the way up to the chefs, and here they are. And all of the chefs and the bellboys and the captains. The genuine care and comfort you give your guests are evident in every detail of this hotel. Your customer doesn't care how much you know until they care, when they find out how much you care. AAA congratulates you all and salutes you on this extraordinary, really extraordinary team accomplishment. And I would like to call Mr. Morris Moynihan to receive his 4 diamonds with his staff.
I really like to appreciate everybody's time for coming here today, and I accept this on behalf of all the dedicated employees. They get all the credit, each and every one. And special thanks to the leadership of the hotel, Grady. All that was a Grady Potter. Thank you everyone.
Here's to the next 143 years. Hey, please stay, enjoy a drink and a bite with us. Thank you for coming up. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Sarah Ann Fingerman, and she is the Public Relations Manager for the beautiful Garden City Hotel. How exciting is this day for you?
This was wonderful. This was a work in progress, and we are so honored and thrilled to have 4-diamond rating with AAA.
Yeah, and you know, as they had said when they were speaking, is that it's a reflection on all the employees, on what a wonderful job that they do, and you're part of that, right?
Thank you. My job is to get the buzz out there, and everybody else does all of the effort. I mean, this is definitely a big team effort.
Yeah, and now when people come to the Garden City Hotel, they know that they can have their wedding here. They can go to the Apollo Lounge and they can have a delicious steak. They can come to the Red Door, Elizabeth Arden, and get beautified. And what are some of the other things that people could? You have a gym, right?
We do. I always tell everybody that there's so many different nooks and crannies to this hotel that people don't even realize exists. We have an English garden that you could stroll through in the summertime. We have the patio bar for nice outdoor alfresco dining. So the summer here is just an oasis. And yes, we have the Red Door Spa, we have Polo Lounge, Polo Steakhouse, where we carry networking events once a month. So that's it.
Yeah, and also the Garden City Hotel gives back to the community, because I know that I have been to several charity functions here as well. Am I right?
You're right.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to you and everybody and the Garden City Hotel. We all love the Garden City Hotel. It's a treat to walk in the doors. I am with Ingrid Dodd, and she is the co-founder of the Long Beach International Film Festival. Isn't this a terrific event today, Ingrid?
Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. It's like home. The Garden City Hotel is like home. I grew up a few blocks from here, so every Christmas my mom would take me here for lunch, and now she takes my daughter. Yeah, it's really it's a great place. I love it. It's
Did you ever ride your bike around the block? Because they actually have bicycles that you can rent here and go bike riding.
No, but I have taken a cab here as a little girl a few times just because I wanted to get a cab ride to the Garden City Hotel. Now I would take a limousine.
Yeah. And the Garden City Hotel is one of the sponsors of your terrific film festival, isn't it?
They're so supportive with all the actors and directors and producers that come in from all over the world.
Right.
We're so proud to send them here, and we're really grateful to have them as a sponsor.
Yeah, and now it's a 4-diamond hotel, which you can tell them all. You know, last year you thought it was good when it was 3 stars. Now it's 4 diamonds. 4 diamonds.
Exactly. Watch out. So it'll go along with some of the other sponsors that we have. SVS Jewelers focuses on diamonds, and we gave away a diamond at the film festival, so it all goes hand in hand.
Right, good. Well, I'm so glad to see you here. All the top people are here today at the Garden City Hotel for this amazing event. Thank you, Ingrid.
Thank you so much. I love you.
Love you too.